It's still doing on my side. What's causing this? Because it says I'm live on my other side. Isn't it? Okay. There we go. Hmm. 32. No, 30. 15 on each side. Yeah. Okay, welcome back, guys. Two. Let's make some deals to get this thing better. Let's try to sign some. Let's see who we can try to sign for. Yeah, we can use, and deal. I just did what you do about it. We needed that. That's a good pickup for us. Hey, fool, how's it going, fool? Round one today. That's fun. That's thanks for you, Sting. No, ECW stinks. Oh, no way, fool. We're better than the Atlas Goats. A game. Please come to us. What did the Athletes do today? Did they win or lose? Damn, that stinks. We'd like to see next weekend. Who do you have next weekend? That should be a good game. Nice, nice. Okay.
Thank you. You ready for Thanksgiving? Okay. Why? I think I know reaction, so I do too. Can I say it? Oh no, 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 Steve. We do not say that in this funny chat. Oh, we'll stream. No, Steve says something bad. He said the evil three words.
Here we go. Season 2.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Joe Dell. Reagan's back to work. That one down the line. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh,
Man, that's a tough one to take.
let's go.
But I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
Just
Nice, nice, nice.
Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
Here's Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And there's a foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here on opening day. Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 scores. One down. Now it's the
Oh,
DH.
come on now.
1 for 2. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. That one the other way. The flip to the pitcher covering, and he's out. Trey Sweeney, the next Pirate to hit. Two outs. Ground ball right side. India tosses to first. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 5 innings complete. We're all tied up, 5-5. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Joe Adell. Estevez back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Isbell under it. Hauls it in for the out. So now the DH spot, Joe Adell. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run. And the
Let's
Pirates
go.
walk it off in extra innings.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all
6-5 the final. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Interleague. So just about set. And pitching in this game, Jared. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the center fielder, Paul Santana. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And that one lifted in the air center field. One away. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 2. To third. Slinging it to first in time. Here's the third baseman, Justin Foscue. This one popped up right side. Gonzalez. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Cut on and lifted in the air, Santana on the move to the gap. Rings it in, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This out. Started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Oh, man.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
Evan Phillips into the game.
Number 59.
Back to the top of the order now. Up next for the Pirates, Nick York. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he boots it. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Jared Triolo. This one in the air center field. Santana sizes this one up, makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
O'Neal Cruz.
That one ripped right center field. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over, so it's there at least in the back of your mind.
Now fly ball to right center. Garcia heads after it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's welcome back as we take a look. Get how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Now
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron.
Number 29. Tim Herron.
On the ground to the left. Sweeney. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Josh Smith, the next to hit. And fires in a fastball at 95. He goes down looking. Rangers lead 1. They trail at 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the... We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. That misses. Ball 1. Iglesias in his 12th season, 36 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And that is out of play. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly, but you got to
swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the game.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
I love you, Stormy.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Horowitz steps on the bag, and a quick out number 1. Now it's the second baseman.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
0-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And up next for Miami, Eric Alvarez. Foul ball. Conine off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Got him. 3rd out. Leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Number 20 leading things off and takes a strike. tripped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. And at the plate for Miami, Davison de Los Santos. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. And it's strike two.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase. And that's
strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Dean Myers. A little out front there as he swings through it. Myers in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball.
2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Alec Thomas now.
Hey, Matt the Fool, you stink. Go Brown.
Off the middle, that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
How good they been?
Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Reynolds makes the grab on the run. So 1 hit. Back here in Miami. And now here is Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
They've been good here today.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
There's a swing and a miss.
I'm playing with Facebook Pirates.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go
Everyone.
to go right here.
Once I get them a World Series, I'm going to do the Reds next.
He's looking very much on his game.
Go Reds.
Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Swing and a miss at a slider.
They got some good. I like them sometimes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we're back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Reed Foley back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know,
Ho.
too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with the structures looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a foul straight back.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with
Who you got Tennessee this week for the Browns?
1 out, bases empty.
Who you guys play on Thanksgiving, Matt? The Cowboys.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins.
So up next, Dane Myers. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul.
That should be a good game.
Miami down in order.
Yay, go KC.
And the batter down. And that one is in for a strike.
Call that keyholing, even though it's right there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Come on, give us some runs, please.
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
Lane stinks, though.
Frugal guy. He is very efficient. Count in this one.
Gets a piece. And
No, it's not cheating. Yet.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz makes the catch. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed foul.
Good kitty.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good.
Welcome back, fool.
1, 2, 3, and the Marlins down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and misses. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it. Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that's fouled off. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly
nice
himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Zach?
These players know they
At least we won a game.
but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series.
Uh,
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today's starter, DJ Hers. What do you have on him?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And that chance handled. He's in there.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
And at first, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. O'Hearn with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
On the ground, could be 2. The flip, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nationals leave 1. They trail here. Back here in Nationals Park, here's Juan Yepez. Reed Foley back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one popped up. Velasquez makes his way towards it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a foul ball.
oh.
In the air, left field.
No.
Sizing this one up. Pulls
Okay.
it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nationals go quietly. Back here at the ballpark. Let's
Woo, yes, woo. Nice.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now here's Jake Bauers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate.
I'll be right back.
Okay, fools, I'm back.
A game out there, not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Young, the rangy center fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
Oh,
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And a foul ball.
Well, these Nats definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
boo. Boo, Eagles, boo. They lost tonight, fool.
Better of him that time.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball.
Hey, honey.
He was flat out frozen. Did not expect
You're
that
pretty
look.
kitty.
And there's the strike.
Are you hungry? You want a snack? Okay, honey.
Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, James.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss.
You gotta go Brown.
As he was out front that time. Foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Washington. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Bounce to the left side, Triolo. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, this offense has just been locked down almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. Still 8-0. This one isn't exactly close. Chris, let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Are we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the club?
Wow.
I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45. Whoa. I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Young into box again, takes the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
second baseman.
Reed Foley back to work.
Luis
That one
Garcia.
finds the zone. That's strike one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
And now up for
First
Washington,
baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the DH, Juan Yepez. Just missed. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And action in the bullpen as a result. Good job to fight that one off. The Pirates up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. C.J. Abrams now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 8 innings.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to start
56.
the bottom of the ninth. Punt 10, zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at M. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nico Horner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz makes the play. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next for the Cubs, Melendez. Fastball for a strike. Reed Foley with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Hellman whips it to first, and that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Reed Foley back to work. Late on that fastball.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to first. Horowitz takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, catcher Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Okay.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ian Happ up to hit. Out towards right center field. Cruz sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Got him on the off-balance throw. Out number 3. Cubs leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And Swanson is set down. So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
0-2.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, just missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Velasquez pulls that one down, and that's the here at Wrigley Field. Leading off, Melendez.
Third baseman, number 53.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
This one lifted in the air, left field.
You got it.
Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Ethan Conrad. Splits the plate, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Reed Foley back to work. That's towards center. Cruz gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Ground ball right side. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swanson, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now
so the batting order turns over. Now Nico Horner pitches in there. And that's strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. As we take
What are you doing, honey?
so far.
Number 11.
And first offering is fouled off.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gonzalez to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the seventh. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bart gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Reed Foley back to work. That one's in there. Strike one. Reed Foley into his 8th inning of work. City. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball.
Hi, sweetie. I love you.
Today, we'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Hat on at first. Nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So here's Warner now.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Foul ball there. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Cubs strand a couple. They still find him.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game.
Excuse me.
It's very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win.
It's really fast. He's not going to do it right now.
It's the Miami Marlins. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls
See what
foul.
kind of one though.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
The Pirates off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Alvarez. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nothing to do. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
1-1-1.
Up the middle, Gonzalez. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Dane Myers digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Second baseman.
Good
number
fade and
46.
sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. And makes the grab. And that is that. And 1-2. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Alec Thomas. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Stays alive. Outside corner, got him looking. So digging in, Wes Munson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Gonzalez tosses to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just roll over it. Got the ground ball.
Griffin Conine.
2 outs, base is empty. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Eric Alvarez.
34.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds makes the play, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you're going to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Man.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. That one to first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. And there's the strike. Myers in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's the second baseman. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Goes down looking. Miami down in. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite-level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPad.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Wes Munson now at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gonzalez to first in time. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Zips it across, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Eric Alvarez. Pop up here, third base side. Bart under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Berg, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right through there, got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Hunter Hart.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff.
Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Casey Mize. And Singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Bart gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team.
And that one gets away at the plate. Weathers with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Conine. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Chris Law. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. 3-2. On the ground to short. Whips it across. And that is the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 4-0. Chris Law, the next Pirate to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Baseball coming up on this Memorial. Bottom of the first, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Kiner-Falefa launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Vladdy working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And that one pulled foul. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And Guerrero is set down. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2, Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Reed Foley back to work, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a bouncer. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
And next for Toronto, Ty France. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Santander aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted.
Triolo. There's one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Cruz.
And that drops in for a strike. Cruz goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Davis Schneider now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that is out of play.
1-1-1.
Up the middle, Hellman. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Popped up. Gonzalez has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That's to third. Slings it across, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing across. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Ty France. That one's in there. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Dylan Cruz. Late with the swing there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Good eye in that spot.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 7th. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fouled off. He was late.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Throws across the diamond. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Little chopper rolls foul. Reed Foley winds and deals. Fouled off down the right side. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slider right there.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Reed Foley into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Gonzalez to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that one fouled off. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Pirates 3 and the Jays nothing. Raisel Iglesias comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Luis Castillo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So,
he gloves it. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Castillo back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Throws it away.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside the park home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Joe Adell, the next Pirate to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez ranging back. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's Joe Adell, 1 for 3. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
A win on the last day of the month, you close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Casey Mize. How about a scouting report on him?
Man.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Swings here, drives one well left, way back, and you can't forget it. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. In the air, out towards left center. Meadows right there to make the grab. One up, one down.
Up next,
Here's Joe Adell. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
To first, and there's two away. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener.
What do you do now? Yeah.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball
What?
on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
How did they win though? When we know they got beat.
So 2 down. Chris Law will hit next.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
2 outs, base is empty. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Yeah.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Chris Law, the next Pirate to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. Hammered on a line.
You want to do me a favor, Kid Roll?
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I got a picture for him.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second base.
I got a picture for Pam soon.
Gonzalez.
I want you to give it to him for me. Somehow, like on Twitter or something.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Law at first, 1 gone.
Yeah, I know that picture I wanted to give to him.
To first, maybe a 2-ball.
I can have the Browns lost that game.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 3.
So a man at first. And the batter now, Chris Law. 1 for 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner around second. Coming home. Safe. It's 5-2. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 2 in this one.
Gonzalez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a chopper. McKinstry slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Nelson Velasquez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call A high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
I got a picture for him.
Tying run at the plate. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5. First and second, 2 outs. Law, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Cruz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. 5-3 now.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
This to third, McKinstry. Sends it across to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2 through 8 full.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain
Maybe
spots.
party yet to that picture.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What are you talking about?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Jared Jones. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Line drive. And out number one on the grab. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next is the Pirates DH, Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. One runs in. Velasquez headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Adell at second with nobody out.
Full count.
In the dirt, blocked. On the ground. One out in the bottom of the fourth. One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joey Bart. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And this place is rocking. And they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows settles underneath it, makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Man at second. Right side. Badu makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So runner at second, 2 down. This is Joey Bart. And the pitch. Liner, base hit. Tag out at third. He can't get back in time.
Oh, man.
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, so in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. That one finds the zone, and we're underway in Pittsburgh. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it. And one out now. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz. Out number 2.
Maybe later.
Batting third, the designated
I'm getting off pretty soon.
Ethan Holiday getting ready to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fly ball to right. Velasquez brings it in for the third out. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Top of the second at the plate. Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Reed Foley, a 6'3" righty. 30 years old now. And he was a second-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And here it comes. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Rockies. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs. But that hasn't been the case today.
Oh,
2 pitches
shoot.
for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And start them out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to get the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So you do it right by him there and send him back in.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Beck. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 9. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next for Colorado, Owen Miller. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
No.
To right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. It's his 8th home run. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Gonzalez to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. That one fouled off. Arcia in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 1 out, bases empty. Heading down the line. Velasquez on his way over. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. His righty-lefty splits there. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jordan Beck now at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Horowitz takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Next for Colorado.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. This one in the air. Horowitz squeezes it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Reed Foley back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Way out front for strike 2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Michael Tolia, 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He leaves the yard to right. His 12th of the season, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy.
Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for coming out. I finished. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. God bless. I'll be streaming pretty soon, maybe on Friday. See you guys later.